Morning scholars, today for guided reading, we're going to be reading the book, The Post Office. Right now, we're looking at the front cover of the book. On the front cover, we see the title, which is the name of the book, the author, and the illustrator. The title of our book is The Post Office. This is our title or the name of the book. This tells us what the book is going to be about. If we go down here, we see written by Erin Taliaferro. This is the author. The author writes the pages of the book. So they write what's in the book. Underneath the author, we see the illustrator. The illustrator is Gareth Conway. This is the person who draws the picture of the book. This book is all about things you would find at a post office. A post office is where mail goes to get sorted and separated and delivered to who it's supposed to go to. This is also where the mail carriers pick up the mail before they go to deliver it. This text is non-fiction, which means the story is about real things. Scholars, when I say nonfiction, you say is about real things. Ready? Okay. Nonfiction, nonfiction. Good job, scholars. Give yourselves 2 claps. All right. This book also has a pattern. Remember, a pattern is repeated words along the pages. So we're going to see a pattern throughout the story. The pattern in this book begins with the word the. So the pattern we're going to see on every page is the blank or the and then something about the post office that we'll see. So the pattern starts with the. Scholars, repeat after me. The pattern starts with the. Good job. While we're reading, remember, good readers start on the left side of the page and they point under each word as they read. For example, let's do page 3 together. Good readers always start on the left side of the page because good readers know we read from left to right. Then we put our finger under the words and we read the page. The line. Good job, scholars. Remember, the pattern in this book begins with the word the, so we knew this word would start the. Let's go to the next page. Good readers know to start on the left side of the page, and good readers point under the words as they read. The worker. Good job, scholars. I see everyone's eyes on the screen and their ears are listening. Good job. Let's keep going. Good readers start reading on the left side of the page, and good readers point under each word as they read. The box. Good job, scholars. Can I have a scholar raise their hand nice and high and tell me how many words do you see on this page? Teachers, you can go ahead and pause this and pick on a scholar with their hand raised nice and high. Good job, scholars. There was 2 words on this page. The is 1 word and box is a word. Good job. Good readers always start on the left side of the page and they point under each word as they read it. The scale. Good job, scholars. Can I have a scholar raise their hand nice and high so their teacher can call on them and tell their teacher how many letters are in the word scale? How many letters are in the word scale? Teachers, if you can pause this and pick on a scholar who has their hand raised nice and high. Good job, scholars. There are 5 letters in the word scale. Let's just highlight it and go over how many. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 letters in the word scale. Good readers start on the left side of the page and they put their finger under each word as they read it. The letter. Very good, scholars. Lots of eyes on the screen and lots of ears are listening. Good readers start on the left side of the page and they point under each word as they read. The stamp. Very good job, scholars. Before I turn to the next page, if we can go back and remember the pattern, what word do you think the next page is going to start with? Let's pause and teachers pick on a student or a scholar to tell you what word they think the next page will start with. Good job, scholars. The next page starts with the word the. We know that because the pattern in our book is the blank. We're going to start on the left side of the page and point under each word as we read. The money. Good job, scholars. What side of the page should we start on? The left side. And where should we be pointing as we read? Under the words. Good job. The mailbox. Awesome job, scholars. You guys were so awesome during guided reading. I saw lots of eyes on the screen, lots of ears were listening. Let's do the firework cheer. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pew, pew. Ah. Awesome job, scholars. Now that we've read the text, let's go back and kind of think about what we read about. So we know that this story was about all the stuff that we would see at a post office. Can anyone remind me what shape is an envelope or the mail? What shape? We see a shape here of mail. We see mail a little bit here. What shape is that? Who can answer that? What shape is mail? Teachers, you can pause the video and call in a scholar to tell you what shape they think the mail or the envelope is. Good job, scholars. It's a rectangle. We know it's a rectangle. Very good job. Where does the mail carrier put the mail when they come to your house? We saw on page 10, the child put the mail in the mailbox. This isn't where it ends. Where does the mail carrier put your mail at your house? Teachers, pause the video and get some answers from 2 scholars. Good job. They can put it in a mailbox and some people have like a mailbox in their door so it goes onto their floor. Good job, scholars. Does anyone remember what we talked about that that weighs the mail? Let's go back and look. Money doesn't weigh mail. No, a stamp doesn't really weigh mail. That's a letter. That doesn't weigh anything. What is this? Teachers, you can pause the video and talk about them. Talk with your scholars. What weighs the mail? What is this on this page called? Good job. This is called a scale. A scale measures the mail's weight or a package's weight. Very good job, scholars. Now let's think about how we read. Where should we be pointing while we're reading? You can go ahead and pause the video and get scholars' answers. Good job. We should be pointing under the words. What side of the page should we start on? You can go ahead and pause the video and get some answers from a scholar. Good job. We start on the left side of the page. Good readers read from left to right, and good readers point under each word as they read. Scholars, you did so good today. I am very proud of you. You used your brains to be good readers, and you had your eyes on the screen, and you were listening fully. Teachers, if you can pick a cheer to do with your scholars, I think that they deserve to do a cheer.